Every first is a first, and the first day of school this year is definitely a first. This morning in Cherokee County, our schools, teachers, school workers are stepping into a lot of firsts. Schools have been working really hard to adapt and to do the best they can to keep students and teachers healthy and to create an environment where learning still happens. And after listening to parents, teachers, students, it sounds like the full spectrum of emotions that always go with the new school year are even more pronounced. Excited and nervous, hopeful and uncertain, and now even anxious. So do you know the story of Samuel? It's in the Bible. It starts back in 1 Samuel when his mother Hannah goes to the temple and prays for a child. And she says, Lord, if you give me a child, I'll dedicate him to you. God gives her a child, and he's the one ministering under Eli, the priest, and he hears God calling, and he says, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. Well, we certainly can't draw even lines from Hannah, Samuel, and Eli to parents, children, and teachers in the public school system. But I think they help us think about those sacred spaces of learning and school, both on campus and remote. Under Eli's mentorship, Samuel, it says, both continued to grow in stature and in favor with the Lord and with the people. Going to the sort of place where growth can take place is never without risk or vulnerability. It's a remarkable thing to entrust your children into the care of other people. It's not easy being patient in learning, and answering the high calling of teaching and mentorship is a very big deal. The stakes are always high, and this year they feel maybe even higher. So rather than go on with a typical devotion, as we enter this sacred spaces for learning, I simply want to offer a blessing instead. Over all the students who are going back to school, parents who are dropping off or sending out or setting up at home their students to do work, and teachers, custodians, cafeteria workers who have gone back to school. So I want to offer to you this blessing, because I think the world is always in need of more blessing. This is coming from the Book of Common Prayer for Ordinary Radicals. So would you receive this today? May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you, wherever he may send you. May he guide you through the wilderness, protect you through the storm. May he bring you home rejoicing at the wonders he has shown you. May he bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors. May the peace of Christ go with you. Amen.